What is going on, guys? Welcome back. As you can tell, it doesn't look like we're in Texas anymore, but I can tell you for sure I'm right in front of my house. There's some crazy white stuff on the ground right now that my Jeep hasn't seen since I bought it. I know it came out down from Michigan, but I haven't taken it through any snow. But I can tell you, those Maxxis Razors did awesome today. I aired those things down to 20 PSI, and I didn't slip at all. I mean, they were awesome. I was a little worried, just because I've never gone through the snow in them. But yeah, they did awesome. 20 PSI was perfect. Did great. I made reasons to go out and drive. I didn't really need to go anywhere today, but I went to the store and the gas station and whatnot, and they did awesome. So highly pleased, highly recommend those things. But yeah, as you can see, got a winter wonderland going on here. More snow is supposed to come down tonight. It's still snowing right now. The temp just keeps dropping, so all this crap's probably just gonna freeze. But you can see this is the most snow we have seen in a long time in Fort Worth. All right, so this is behind my house. I got a green belt back here. You can see my tracks. This is from me. Yeah, so it's been coming down pretty good. So, curious to see what it's going to look like in the morning. But I got some footage driving around. You guys can see what it was like here. Also got some pictures I took. Some of my usual favorite spots. So let's go check it out, guys. So it's currently Monday night and the power has been out since 12 p.m. So we packed up and went over to my in-laws' house. But I had to stop by the house tonight to kind of check on things, make sure water was still dripping from the faucets. But you can see this is what my neighborhood currently looks like. So Jeep is the only thing lighting up my house right now. We are hoping the power comes back on soon. It is freezing inside the house. Luckily the in-laws still have power. Theirs has not gone out somehow. But this will be definitely a month and year to remember. We've had ice in the past and snow in the past, but we've never had our power go out for this long. So the power's been out since about noon. So it is a little after 8 right now. And you can see that's the current temperature of our house. Luckily, the pipes are still okay. I've got faucets dripping. But hopefully the power comes back on. We were supposed to have rolling blackouts, but that kind of turned into just blackouts. So we're just staying at my in-laws' house right now. They've got power over in North Richland Hills. So crossing our fingers that this isn't a long-term thing. So apparently if the power's on, Whataburger doesn't shut down. So this line is ridiculous. So you can see it stretches all the way back there. And then you got this crazy line of cars. So I guess all these people with no power coming to Whataburger.
All right, so as you can see, Aaron is actually having to scoop the ice from the hot tub and into the pool because it's just freezing over so fast we can't keep up.
You can literally walk on this stuff when it's...
We're hoping he doesn't slip in while doing this.
So we made another trip back to the house, and you can see I had to open our refrigerator. So our house has now turned into the refrigerator. So hopefully this food stays good. I'm not sure if it's going to. The freezer seems to be okay, holding temp. But our power is still out since about noon yesterday, and now we're out water. We are lucky though, and my in-laws still have power, so we've been staying over here. We're just coming over here to grab a few things, so crossing our fingers that it will turn back on sometime today. So here's a little update for you guys. So luckily, AutoZone over in Haltom City had a control arm in stock. So I was super stoked about that. I thought I was gonna have to order one and have this thing down for multiple days. But from what I can tell, the little adjuster ear from when you're adjusting the alignment on the Jeep was what broke. And the reason it broke, for you guys that are wondering, basically I was coming out of a roundabout, or I was going to come out of a roundabout, and basically was turning, ended up sliding. The wheel came face to face with the curb. Luckily I've got, a decent sidewall, and I had my tires already aired down, and I think those took the most of the brunt of the hit. But basically the little adjuster ear on the control arm broke off, shifted the whole wheel back. I had to limp it about, I don't know, 5, so maybe 10 miles back. I don't remember how far it was, but yeah, I had to drive, steering wheel was cocked way off. It wasn't driving straight, nothing. It was pretty bad. So gonna get this thing back together tonight and getting alignment as soon as I can. You know, everything's still frozen here. I am very happy. I am in a warm garage. I'm at my in-laws' house, so I've got the space heater out here going. Not having to be out in the 30-degree weather, but you guys can see. Try and show you guys. New control arms in. Old one sitting here. Let's see. Position this for you guys. You can see the little ear broke off. That caused everything to basically shift over. I wasn't going very fast, maybe like 15 miles an hour. But yeah, I'm hoping that took the brunt of the impact, and that was all that's been. Everything's lining back up, so that's a good sign. But we'll get this thing back together tonight and see what it does tomorrow. So if you can believe it, guys, I am in shorts and a t-shirt right now. It is 70 degrees here in Fort Worth. Just a week ago, it was down to 0 and snowing, ice, power out, craziness. But, you know, this Texas weather, we are back to normal weather. Ended up washing all the salt and crap off the Jeep today. We still got the suspension issue we got to fix. I ended up taking it over to Wayne over at Redemption Off-Road. If you're in the North Texas area and you need your Jeep looked at or any of your rigs looked at, take it to him. He knows his stuff. He didn't charge me anything. He just looked at it real quick to kind of decide if it was the subframe shifted over or if it was the knuckle, and it happened to be the knuckle being bent. So I ended up ordering a new steering knuckle. It should be here tomorrow. Get this thing back on the road. I don't want to drive it because I don't want to ruin a $300 tire driving around on it and wear the outside edge on it up. But you can see this thing in relation to the rear tire. It's got about 1.5 degrees, maybe 2 degrees too much positive camber. So you look at this side, you can kind of see the difference. Yeah. You know, I've had a lot of people ask me how fast I was going, and I was probably only going about 15 miles an hour. And the reason it, you know, broke that control arm and bent that knuckle is because of how it hit. I didn't drive over the curb. The wheel actually smacked against it, so all that force went towards the driver's side and basically pushed it in. So it didn't have any suspension to take the hit. So that's why it all busted on me. But it should be back together tomorrow. Take it back and get an alignment. Hopefully get this thing back to 100%. But we have some new ball joints coming in. I got to replace those. They have, I don't even know, they probably have 45,000 miles or so on them now. They're starting to get a little bit of play in them. And then my sway bar links up front, I'm going to replace the bushings on those. A couple of them have started to tear. So we're going to get all that knocked out. We got the Hot Springs trip coming up here in less than a month, I think now. We're doing it the week of the 15th. Haven't really nailed down a day yet. Probably going to do a couple days. I think we're going to skip out on Missouri and just do Hot Springs. But I don't know. Could change. But for right now, the plan is just to do Hot Springs. Do all the Badge of Honor trails there. If you haven't already checked out Brad over at Prodigal Overland, go check him out. I was kind of happy to see he was able to do all the trails. We were talking before this, and we weren't really sure, you know, on the difficulty level of Rubicon Ridge and Fun Run specifically. But yeah, if you have a chance, go check out Prodigal Overland. Brad puts out some awesome content. So if you haven't already subscribed over here, make sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. Trying to still get to that 1,000 mark and go up from there. So thanks for checking it out, guys, and we will see you guys later.